for visiting Yaya Gifts. Hello there. Today we're gonna work in a really cute twist. Look at this twist and pop-up card. It's a die cut set by Karen Burniston. It's really cute. It shows you 4 panels. And let me close it again. And when you close it or open it, it twists. Let me help it a little bit. And there you go. It's really a nice set to play with. So here is the set. It comes with 15 pieces of die cut pieces. They come in different sizes, and everything that you need is actually in the set. So let's begin. So first we're gonna need 2 pieces of cardstock or paper. So for the outer card I use a 4.25 by 11 inches, and for the inner card I use 375 by 11. So what I did, I used cardstock for the outside and paper for the inside. Okay, so first we're gonna fold our cardstock in half. You can use your scoring board if you have one, or you can use a ruler and a pen with no ink if you want. I'm just folding it in half and marking it with my bone folder. Okay, so I want to see my line because it's going to be very important for the next steps. Okay, so now I can actually see the line. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with the next piece. For the inner part I used paper, so I'm going to fold it in half again. Okay, being sure that it's in the very half, and then I will mark it very well with my bone folder. So be sure that you do the scoring line and that it shows very well, and be sure that do not tear your paper. So that's my scoring line. Because of my paper, it's kind of printed and it has different designs in it. It's hard to see. So let's continue. So we're gonna use this die cut. It has a scoring and it has cutting. So what we're going to do, we are going to place this piece in the very middle of the card, and there are like 2 heads in this die cut. So we want to align those 2 heads with my scoring line of the paper. Okay, so let me get it. So remember, so it has to be in the very center. Okay, be sure that it's in the center and that your little heads get aligned with the scoring line, okay, of the paper. So once you have it all set, you are going to attach it or put it a little tape, but it will help, of course, if we do it in the right way. So again, we're going to place it in the very center, okay, and then we're going to align the 2 little heads with my scoring line, okay, on the paper. So now I can secure it. Okay, be sure that it's aligned. Okay, and now we're going to sandwich it and make it go through our die cutting machine. Okay, so we go and we remove the die cut, and then we're gonna see what we have. Okay, so we have the scoring lines like an X, and those 2 little cut pieces, let's call them the little arms. Okay, so if you can see, let me get it a little closer. So if you can see on my paper, so I have like triangle lines or diagonal lines. So I want to score them, mark them very well. Okay, because those are going to be the arms of the card. Okay, so sorry it's a little blurry here. I will see if I can get it better. Give me a minute. So then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring those inside. It looks like a shirt. Okay, and I want to show you this. Let me get my camera very more clear. Give me a sec. Here we go. So here you see that they're not quite the same size. It's okay. That means that I didn't put my piece or my die cutting piece in the very center, and that's okay. A little bit is okay. It's not gonna do anything wrong with our letter or our card, sorry. So now we're going to bring those arms or little arms inside, okay, and then we're gonna close it, and then we're gonna have this shape, okay. And let's continue. So once we have that shape, let me redo it again. So once we do the die cut, we're going to mark those little diagonal scoring lines, and then the little arms, we're gonna fold them into mountains and squeeze them inside our paper, and it's gonna look this shape. I like to mark it really well, not too hard so it won't tear the paper, but now you can see if I open and close, those little arms have a little movement. So I cut these other pieces. I cut 2 of them with that die cut, so it has a little indentation, okay, and it also has scoring line there in the middle that is hard to see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold that piece that I cut in my on the scoring line, okay, and I'm going to mark it with my folding bone, and look at that, okay, looks like a little tent there. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same with the same, I'm gonna do the same thing with the other piece, and now we have it. Those are gonna be the long arms. But before we put the long arms on our paper, it also comes with a kind of wavy die cut that it's gonna give like a little wavy shape to the paper, so it won't be too square. You can use it, it's optional, so I'm gonna do it so you can see how it works. So what I'm going to do before I glue or do anything else with my paper, with my pattern paper, I'm gonna do a little wavy there. So I'm gonna put it through my die cutting machine, and it's gonna show us that little kind of shapey thingy there. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, okay. So once I'm done that, you can see there's one, the wavy and the wavy. So now we're gonna attach our long or big arms to our little arms. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the pointy end of the long arm on top of our little arm, okay, following the shapes of both, okay, we don't, just like that, and then doing the same thing on the other side, being sure that the indents of the papers, one is up and the other one is down, okay. So now we have attached our long arms on the little arms, okay. So now let's close it and give it a little scoring or pressure there, so when we open, it will have the effect of opening and closing, you know, the way we want it. Okay, so it's gonna be flexible. It's not gonna be kind of hard to open and close. So I'm gonna give a little more squeeze there. And now, there we go. Now we have our arms together. So next step is to add some glue. I'm gonna use tape glue for this. So look at the indentation point. Let me get it closer. That's the indent that we have. So we want to go, and there's the other one facing down, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to glue from that spot to the edge, to the outer edge, from that indent to the outer edge. So I'm using this tape glue, which is easier to handle, better than the liquid glue, I would say. Okay, so again, from the indent to the edge, outer edge. Okay, so they are in opposite sides at the edge. Okay, so now we're gonna bring it down again, be sure that it's still working. Okay, and now what we're going to do, we're gonna cut a little bit of that triangle, the top of the triangle. So why we're going to do this, so we need a little opening so we can align our cardstock with the paper. Okay, so we can see those folding lines there. We need to align them. So let's see how we do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our paper, our cardstock, under the paper, and we are going to align it with the lines of our arms. Okay, we want to see it one line. Okay, so now we know how we want it, what we want it. So we're gonna add glue to one side of our paper, and again we're going to align it in a way that the scoring line of the purple cardstock aligns with the lines of the arms. And then we're going to bring the arms down and do the rest of the glue. Just close the other side of the cardstock, and then you got it. Then we need to cut two pieces with that die cut. So it's gonna be, they will look like a filing folders, don't they? So what we need is to cut two of them, and those are going to be the panels that we're going to decorate, that will pop up and twist. So there are two little like wings or flaps there. So we want to fold everything first to have it flexible, okay? And then we're gonna glue those little tabs from there. So we do one underneath the other one, okay? And then when they're dried, we're gonna use another piece of the set. It looks like a wavy frame, there you go. And I want to make like a sky and grass. So I cut 4 pieces of the blue that is gonna be the sky, and only 2 pieces of the grass, since I can cut them in half, so I will have 4. Okay, so if you don't have any die cut, anything that can give shape, just tear it. Tearing looks as good as any other die cut or any wavy thingy if we don't have any. So we glue them, we are sure that our panels are flexible and they can turn. Okay, so let's decorate. So I found these cute peanuts stickers with Charlie Brown and all the crew there. So I'm gonna use them to decorate my card with the Easter theme. So we put Lucy. I don't know all the names, honestly, but I just love them. I even have my collection here. So we're gonna place those. Of course, Charlie has to go with Snoopy. It has to be. So we add a little more decorations that it's in the set, a little more eggs and things. So now it looks like the kids are actually going on a egg hunt. So now we're going to place our panels on our arms. Okay, so what I did, I cut a die cut one of those. Let me show you. I used one of the sides of that piece to cut just one panel in any paper, scratch paper if you have. And I fold it in half, and I'm going to mark it. So what it's going to do, I'm going to make a little mark, and I'm sorry about this. My camera was doing its own thing. It didn't want to go where I wanted to go. So what I'm doing is just I'm folding that, marking down in the half. So when I remove my tape, there we go. Let's rub it better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to align the mark that I made with the scratched paper with the edge of the arm. You can see there's the mark. So don't go any farther, okay, than the panel with your arm, and just glue it on. Okay, and now you got it. We do the same thing with the other side. We just used what we marked. Okay, we remove the protector of the adhesive, and now we are going to glue our panel on the arm. And again, don't let the arm go any farther than the panel. Okay, and we're going to align it with the line we made. Okay, there we go. Okay, at the edge, squeeze it really hard so it will glue, and now we got it. Okay, so now what is gonna happen when the arms collapse? They are going to twist and pop. Okay, and let's do it again. It's twisting. Let me show you in a different angle. It's really addictive. I love these things. Okay, so now I'm going to decorate on the edges, but before that, there are other pieces there in the die cut set. This is like a shaped heart that has a scoring line in the middle. Okay, so we are just going to fold where it tells us to fold, and then we're going to glue it in between a couple of panels there. Okay, so be sure that the scoring line of the heart aligns with the scoring line of the panel. Okay, so let's see here, and again, my apologies for this camera. And there we go. So now it's aligned. The scoring lines of the heart and the panels are aligned. Okay, so I'm gonna glue the other one. Okay, and now we have the two hearts. We let it dry a little bit since I used this glue. So while it dries, I'm going to decorate. So what I'm gonna do is a kind of banner. The set also comes with the shapes triangle and the other type of banner. So I cut different colors that go with the theme of the Easter, and then I got this jute string, or you can use any other twine, anything you want, ribbon. So I'm using this jute one, and I'm going to just string them. Okay, I'm gonna cut this the tip of this, so it will give me more management, and you start kind of waving them in and out. So just go and do all of the little flags as you want. You can have one triangle, one of the other shape, so you can have some variety in that. Different colors, cute colors that will go with your theme, and you go until you get the desired size or number of flags in your banner. Okay, so we're going to make a little knot there, accommodate them, make them better, see if that will work. Look, and then what I want to do is I cut this. I also got this little cute rabbit. What I want to give is impression as the rabbit holding the banner. So let me glue it and I will show you. It's already glued. It's as if the rabbit is putting the banner that says happy. And then in the bottom I got another rabbit that said Easter in the banner. So now we have our card made. So let's see, let's close it, and let's give it a little help with before you give it to somebody. Just be sure to you open and close many times, so it will give it flexibility, and it will do what it has to do without you putting your fingers and trying to help it to close and open. Okay, so there we go. So now we're going to decorate the outside of the card. For that, I also grabbed different colors of cardstock, and I made a little shape of like the edge of the ribbon. So you can I like to place things first before I glue them to see how they are gonna look, and you can have them put them in different areas, or in different, as if they have different sizes. I also will put a little flower and a rhinestone in the middle of the flower, and also a tag. So the set also comes with two die cut tags, one small, one big. I'm gonna use the big one, it's gonna look better. Okay, and then I'm gonna make a little bow with some of this jute when I glue it. So let me glue it and show you. Okay, so now I have it all done. I have all those kind of looking like ribbons, my flower, my tag, and my bow. Now I wanna open it, and then it twists and opens, a pop. Okay, so let me close it again. I love to do this. Okay, now that I open and close many times, now it's doing it by itself without my help. So now open it, twist, pop, and look at this. It's really cute. I like it. So look at those hearts, and then let's close it again. And let's see on the side how it works. So it twists and pops. That's really cute, and I'm gonna close it, and it's gonna twist again in place and get all collapsed. Now that's the other card that I made. So again, you can just open it. Let's see, it twists and pops up. Okay, it's another idea for Easter. I used some of my stamp critters there, and there we go. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for visiting us, and don't forget to visit our page in Facebook. You can find us as Yaya Gifts 1. Give us a like, and also if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to see our newest products and things. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye bye.